What is up, my fellow budget travelers? In this video, I am showing you places that are better than the trending places. These are like the tried and true Vegas classics, and you're gonna love them. I love them. I try to see them every time I'm in Vegas, so check these out. First off, we have the Vegas classic, Big Elvis. He performs at the Piano Bar inside Harrah's Casino, and he puts on such a good show. There's a lot of audience participation. The Piano Bar also has karaoke, which is also free to participate if you want. And if you want to sit at a table, it is a 2-drink minimum for any of the shows here at the Piano Bar, and that's 2 drinks per person. And if you're going to watch the twins, it is totally worth it. They put on such a good show. And again, it's free to watch from outside. This week when I was there, they were celebrating 20 years on the Strip performing, so they're really good, and they obviously pull quite the crowd. They're dueling pianos, and they put on such a good show. This is a great place to embarrass your friends. If it's like a bachelorette, bachelor party, birthday, whatever, just tip the girls and they'll have a good time with you. Next up, I'll talk about some places I love to take pictures. This is right in front of Caesars, in front of the Cromwell. And guys, there's hardly anybody here ever, and it just makes for such a nice backdrop. At this time, there was a little construction, but over here right off of Las Vegas Boulevard, it's really nice. And then whenever you see these little guys popping up, it means the Bellagio fountain show is about to start. So I know everyone likes to watch the Bellagio fountains from the front, but I have a surprise. There's actually a rainbow if you go up to the left side of Bellagio as you're walking up, and around 3 o'clock every day is when I would see it, and it's just the way that the sun pulls from behind the building, and it's going to create this awesome rainbow. Everyone knows that the Cosmopolitan has all this awesome stuff inside for you to take pictures, but they have all these classic Vegas moments, and they have these really cool plush chairs also, and all along the way to the convention centers and on the way to the buffet, you're gonna see nothing but places to take pictures, so it's really cool to walk through here and check it out. And the first time that I saw these dogs, they really made my day. I can't tell you why, but every time I go to the Cosmopolitan, I have to stop by and say hello to them. This is another place I have so many pictures with these puppies. Inside the Venetian, everyone loves to take pictures with the gondolas and all that stuff, but have you ever looked at the ceiling? There's so many photo opportunities with the floor and the ceiling, and I just feel like people don't really look up. So next time you're in the Venetian, go over to the reception area, and that is the most decorated area of the Venetian. And even though most of you have already gone to the gondola area where there's inside the mall and it looks like the sun is out, did you know that they have pop-up operas? And these pop-up opera players and musicians, they perform all over the Venetian. And speaking of music, you're going to love New York's Piano Bar. This is basically like a bar/club. There's dancing. Everybody's always having a great time. And again, the musicians will always play whatever you want them to play as long as you tip them well. They usually do have a $20 cover here, but it's worth it. Another thing worth the price is the pizza right outside of the Piano Bar. They have a pizza and beer special for $10.95. And as you know, if you're buying beer in the casino, it's going to be at least $10. So pizza and a beer for $11 is a good deal. Another hidden gem in Vegas is Loser's Bar. It's located near the food court in the MGM Grand, and they have world-renowned artists. And there's no cover here, you just have to buy some beers. Moving back on to food, if you guys have not been to Italy while you're in Vegas, you are really missing out. They have fresh off the boat Italian food, guys. The food here is so good. It's pretty much a big Italian cafeteria where you can just kind of sit anywhere, and they have wine, Aperol Spritz, all sorts of good Italian yumminess. Next up, I'll take you inside the Arias Mall. They have this really cool little waterfall thing. I don't know why it's there, but it's really cool to see these water tornadoes. And it's another one of those hidden gems in Vegas. You have no idea it's there until you walk past it. This area also decorates for the holidays, so it's cool to go in there and check it out. It's all not just, Balenciaga and Gucci. They have a lot of other things going on too. This next hidden gem is not necessarily hidden, but it's right next to check-in at the Bellagio. And I think a lot of people think you have to go in there and spend all this money on cocktails and things. But even if you just order a coffee, they give you this cute little appetizer and you can sit there and watch the pianos play. Of course, you can spend money if you want, but if you just get a coffee, you can sit here just like anybody else. There's no minimum drinks. This next hidden gem, I don't think anyone really realizes, but there are still slot machines where you can literally only play a penny. Usually 100 lines is $1, like 100 pennies, but you can still play 1 penny and it's 1 line, and you still get free drinks when you gamble. And speaking of gambling, if you're really into sports betting and things, go over to the stadium, which is located behind Park MGM, because here you see them setting up for like March Madness and things, but there's always concerts and free giveaways in this area. And then all the bars up and down this road get like packed and they're all outdoorsy and just a big crowd comes out for the games. So it's really fun. But you wouldn't know it's there because it's kind of off the beaten path. So make sure you check it out when you're in Vegas watching a sports event. The next hidden gem in Vegas are happy hours. And some bars, like over here by the new Horseshoe, this area has a bunch of bars that have happy hour all day. In the Miracle Mile shops, there's a bunch of happy hours over here, and they also have brunches that are only like $5-6. Oh yeah, and Miracle Mile shops also has a giant stripper and a giant stripper pole, so that's always fun for pictures. In the back of the Horseshoe, you will find a Las Vegas sign that will never have a line, hardly ever, so this one's almost as good as the real sign itself. And right next door is Paris Casino, and inside Paris, guys, I'm obsessed with the bathroom here. I think it's so pretty. And I know you're tired of hearing me talking at this point, so I'm going to show you some of my favorite places to make a wish in Vegas and where to throw a quarter or dime, whatever, for good luck. This one is at Cosmopolitan. I always feed the dragon, and he always feeds me back. This one is inside the Bellagio. There's a fountain in the front that I like to throw a penny into, and also one over by where they have the Bellagio Gardens. That one always gives me good luck also. And then in front of the love sign inside the Palazzo, I usually stand on top of the waterfall and throw it over my right shoulder. I don't know what it is, but it always brings me luck. I hope you guys get luck also while you're in Vegas, and I hope you enjoyed these hidden gems of Vegas. Let me know in the comments what kind of videos you want to see next, because I am here to help you guys have the best time while you travel. So let me know in the comments. In the meantime, here is my full playlist of all of my Las Vegas tips. Check it out, and I also have room reviews too. Those are always fun.